Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip: why clarity might be the most underrated leadership advantage. An expert opinion by Andrea Olson, CEO of Pragmatic. In fast-growing companies, clarity is often treated like a communication upgrade. Founders refine the pitch deck. Leaders simplify the strategy slide. Teams polish messaging for customers and investors. However, clarity isn't a messaging exercise. It's a leadership advantage. In high-growth environments where speed and complexity collide, clarity may be the single trait that separates companies that scale from those that stall. Clarity starts before you speak. Many leadership problems are mislabeled as execution issues. However, they're really clarity issues. When priorities shift weekly, when innovation is encouraged but failure is punished, when leaders say focus but chase every opportunity, teams don't become lazy. They become cautious. They hedge and they wait. Waiting kills momentum. Clear leadership begins long before a town hall or an all-hands meeting. It starts when a leader decides what truly matters and, just as importantly, what doesn't. If you can't clearly answer these questions, your team will answer them for you. What are we optimizing for right now? What trade-offs are we willing to make? What will we say no to, even if it's tempting? Growth demands choice. Choice demands clarity. Clarity eliminates drag. In scaling organizations, friction multiplies quickly. This means layers increase, communication expands, and priorities compete. When leaders are unclear, teams spend their time interpreting instead of building. Meetings get longer and decisions slow down because people seek alignment instead of acting with it. Clear leaders reduce that drag by defining decision rights, articulating non-negotiables, repeating priorities until they become embedded. Clarity doesn't oversimplify the business. It accelerates it. Clarity is courageous. Ambiguity feels flexible because it leaves room to maneuver and often avoids perceived conflict. However, ambiguity also avoids accountability. Clarity requires leaders to take a position and live with the consequences. It means saying, "This is the direction," even when the market is noisy or investors are impatient. It means acknowledging trade-offs openly instead of pretending they don't exist. Founders often pride themselves on vision. However, vision without clarity creates confusion. Clear leadership turns vision into something teams can actually execute. Clarity builds trust at scale. As companies grow, proximity decreases. Not everyone interacts directly with the founder or CEO anymore. Culture no longer spreads through osmosis. This is where clarity becomes the bridge. When people understand how decisions are made and what leadership values under pressure, they move faster. They don't wait for permission. They don't second-guess every choice, and they operate within defined guardrails. That predictability builds trust, and trust fuels speed. Clarity is demonstrated, not announced. You can't simply declare clarity in a memo or meeting. Your calendar reveals it, hiring decisions reinforce it, and your willingness to sunset initiatives proves it. Teams watch what leaders protect and what they cut. Over time, those patterns speak louder than words. In high-growth companies, distractions are constant, and every opportunity looks urgent. Clarity is what keeps urgency from becoming chaos. Leaders grounded in clear communication can pivot without destabilizing the organization because their principles remain consistent, even as tactics shift. In the rush to scale, clarity is often the most undervalued asset in the room. When direction is unmistakable, execution accelerates. When execution accelerates, growth compounds. That's it from Inc. If you'd like more expert opinions from today's top thought leaders, check out Inc.com. Come back tomorrow for another tip from Inc.